The NFL. No one cares about the NFL outside America. Absolutely nobody.
Correct.
Inside America is the number one sport. Why is that? Because of energy. NFL was founded in 1920, the year of the monkey, and America was founded in 1776, the year of the monkey. So again, that's why that is the number one sport in America. The energies match. Saudi Arabia has been America's greatest ally in the Middle East. That's an Arab nation. Saudi Arabia was founded in the monkey year. By the way, the monkey's friend is the rats. Israel, founded 1948, the year of the rat, is good friends with Saudi Arabia and good friends with America. So again, you see how this works. If you choose not to accept this information, I can't help it if you're a mental midget.
How many different correlations do you look for? So I know you analyze like the year, the friend's year, you look at the dates, you add them up, and then there's like many numbers inside. So is it more so like a matter of like some of them are smaller energy amounts,
Yes.
and then if there's a bunch of different correlations?
Correct.
I'm starting to pick it up.
Mm-hmm. It's reverse engineering. That's all it is, man. You just
so you'll sometimes see something where it's like correlation, and you're like, holy shit.
Yeah, time to put a lot of money on it.
Yeah. So that's where you analyze like sports betting and stuff.
There you go.
My God, I'm picking it up.
By the way, I'm one of those guys who actually went in Atlantic City and won 1.2 million in a casino in 3 months off. In 1 month off sports betting, and they threw me out. As a matter of fact, 3 casinos in my life have thrown me out because I won too much money. So again, you guys can pray to your God. I will serve him, and because I'm serving him, I am thinking. And because I'm thinking, I'm using the cheat codes in the matrix to benefit me and the people who actually want to listen.
How do the casinos utilize numerology? I know we talked about that a bit. But
They say 7's a good number for luck. Actually, it's the exact opposite. 7 is the unluckiest number. That's why they're always telling you lucky 7, because it's
bullshit.
Exactly.
And then what about, interesting. And even like the patterns on the floors and stuff like that. Does that?
Oh, that's more Masonic stuff.
Really?
Freemasons love checkered floors, black and white. So black adds up to an 11 in gematria, letterology, and so does white. So those two energies. That's why they always try to play black and white people against each other, because that's the very emotional energy.
They don't try to put the whites against the Asians, the blacks and the whites.
Of course not. So it's always 11 versus 11. So I'll give you an example. They like to start revolutions with people with the name of G. Think about this. Who was the leader of the American Revolution against Great Britain?
George
Washington. Capital G. Capital G is the 33rd letter. So let's go like this.
Oh, because...
Well, again, 1 equals A.
Lowercase a.
But if you go to capital B is the 28th letter. That's why billionaire starts with B. Capital B, 28, and capital G is 33. Now you understand why Tate likes to call himself Top G. And he is kind of influential, isn't he?
Do you think that has to do with numerology?
100%.
Not just because he's a gangsta, 100%. As he says, top 100%. Gangsta?
100%. I've been talking about the Matrix years before him. I've been talking about numerology and astrology, and my name has been G for a long time. My name is actually Gary. What do you think? I started GG33 for no reason? It's in the name. So again, when it comes down to G, why do the Freemasons have it? It's right in their logo, a capital G.
What's 33. What's up with the I? Like, what's the Illuminati?
I'll tell you about it because I, want to make sure I live a long time. All I'll say about this is there's a reason why I is spelled EYE and why I is spelled I. People have to figure it out themselves.
Like I, like capital I.
Mm-hmm.
There's a reason for that? Mm-hmm. Damn. Are we allowed to talk about Freemasons on YouTube, or is that something that they shut up?
You can talk about Freemasons.
I really am not familiar with Freemasons and stuff at all.
They used to be very powerful back in the 1700s. They designed Washington, D.C. If you go to Washington, D.C., all the buildings are designed basically by Freemasons. The whole Washington, D.C. area is basically designed by Freemasons. But they're not powerful like they used to be. Most Masons in the, in the year 2023 are just usually
laying in the woods, doing the
middle-aged white folks who just like to get together with other people and talk and stuff. The most power most Masons have is maybe a judge is a fellow Mason. He'll let him off on a speeding ticket. These people don't have real power anymore. They've been neutered. They've had a vasectomy. They don't have any real power. They did have power in the 1700s. They did have power in the 1800s. They have very, very limited power now.
Oh, did someone just say it? That has to do with it, though, obviously.
I mean, if people think so.
Interesting. What
I give enough clues.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just leave some breadcrumbs.
I'm picking it up. Like, I'm analyzing the way your brain works with this stuff, and I'm able to start seeing the correlations.
Of course, 2025 snake year. Let's go. By the way, there is a lie in the Bible. Snakes are the most honorable, trustworthy people. People who are born in snake years. It just shocks me that they have this term called snaked.
He snaked you.
Yeah, because I've known people for over a decade in GG33, and the most loyal people have always been snakes. Every single time. So
why do you think they do that?
I think it's basically do the exact opposite to make people fear something.
Same thing with 666. That's the number for.
Yep.
And then what that adds up to 9, 6, 12, 18, add 1 and 8, that's 9. And
Correct.
then what is 9 again?
9 is the number of the adaptability.
All right, so I don't think we really went over my birthday at all on stream.
Okay, so I won't go into everything because I don't want your enemies to know what your weak and strong points are.
Oh, thank you.
But I will say one thing. You're born in the goat year, and your enemy is the ox. Now, how do I prove this? Because it's one thing to say it, but it's another thing to prove it. I'm not a woman who's been divorced 3 times who's talking about blah, 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 Western astrology. I'm going to prove it to you. Russia was basically founded in 1991. That's when the Soviet Union collapsed. Russia was formed. 1991 is the year of the goat. Who is Russia's enemy?
In the 90s, the USA?
Right now, who's their enemy? But they use a proxy.
I mean, us?
NATO.
Oh, NATO. Oh, yeah.
They use NATO as a proxy.
Because NATO's expanding.
Exactly. What is NATO? When was NATO founded? 1949, the year of the ox. So we have Russia versus NATO, ox versus goat. You see how this works in every single day of life. Let's talk about the main ox in history. His name was Hitler. Hitler was born 1889. He had Europe completely dominated in 1941. 1941 is the year of the snake. He's an ox. They're friends. His enemy year hit in 1943. 1943 is the year of the goat. He lost Stalingrad. He lost Kursk. By the way, Kursk is the biggest tank battle in history. It happened in 1943. After he lost that, it was over. It was just a matter of time before he lost. It all happened in his enemy year. So again, example after example after example. So again, people can say what they want. You cannot disprove anything I say. Not a damn thing.
I'm not going to read that comment for sure. That's like a no-no. What are some other correlations with like words? So you talked about, maybe I don't want to bring up the ones you brought off camera, but like
I'll bring up one. You can't say the word truth without the word hurt. The word hurt is within the word truth.
Because the truth hurts.
Exactly, the truth hurts.
And
you can't say Bible without the word lie. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I hurt people's feelings out there? I'm so sorry. You cannot say the word Bible without the word lie. You know what else you can't say? The word alien without the word lie. Let's take the A off, the N off, and you have a lie right in there. So again, words tell you a lot if you're paying attention. Would you agree that America is Israel's best friend?
Yes.
Would most people in this chat room agree that America is Israel's best friend? Can people say yes? Okay, we got one yes. Can we get another yes? Or come on, let's get some involvement here. Oh man, this crowd's. I guess I beat him to death because
I'm new to live streaming.
They've been talking mad shit, and now all of a sudden, this guy might be making a little sense. So here's why I bring that up. Jerusalem. You can't spell Jerusalem without the word USA.
Yo.
Everything is hidden in plain sight. It's your choice if you go through life blind. It's up to you, man. I'm not. I'm better than that. Are you? We'll figure it out soon, won't we?
The only one that I've noticed or like that I saw on social media was race car is race car backwards.
Yeah. And if you look at social media, the word social has the word CIA in it. And the CIA has been running social media for a long, long time. The CIA has plants as influencers, all sorts of good stuff. And that's why they use the word social media, because it has the word CIA in it. So again, words within words.
What does
you
that
want to hear
do?
one more?
Yeah, let's hear one more.
The word dishwasher has her in it.
Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yo,
it is what it is. Don't hate me. Don't hate the messenger. I'm just telling you what it is.
oh my God, that's gold. Like, why would they do this? Is it an energy thing? So
Yes.
like, it's all energy.
It's all energy, and they do it subconsciously. People don't even recognize it, bro.
Why is CIA?
Well,
third?
Central Intelligence Agencies, but you know they have
Well, I know
they
that,
use
yeah.
those initials and they put it in words.
And it has. I'm assuming it has some numerological.
Of course.
value.